Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are doing great. Let us get started with our chapter food. First part we have done earlier. Today we will be continuing to see some of the essential food items for our healthy being. Okay, let's get started. Yes. So until our last class, we have seen how seeds of the plants and pulses provide us energy for our body. Today we will be seeing about nuts, leaves, fruits, roots, stem, etc. Let's get started with the nuts. What are nuts? Right? Nuts are nothing but the one which you keep munching in here and there. Peanuts, cashew nuts, almonds, right? All these are nuts. We often munch in, right? Whenever we feel like bored, when we are just sitting idle, either watching a TV or just having a chit chat, we just have nuts, right? These nuts are also power packed with lots of energy in them. Okay, these are, what are these are generally seeds, right? These are generally seeds which we can eat raw also. We need not have to cook it every time and then eat it. These are the nuts which we eat it raw also. And what do they do for us? These nuts provide lots of energy to us and keep our body warm. Keep our body warm. These nuts have lots of energy in them. They provide us lots of energy. Energy. Like imagine you must be outside. You might be outside somewhere. Okay, you might be outside somewhere and you're not able to eat anything. But when you have a handful of nuts, you are back with power energy in your body. And also, uh, you might have seen that your mother would be giving you a lot of nuts during winter season a lot. Why? Do you have any idea how why we eat lots of nuts during winters? Because these nuts keep our body warm. Fight. It helps us to fight the cold cold climate which is outside, right? So these are the nuts. Like example, almond is very helpful for our memories. Yes, walnuts, all these are very good for our immunity system. They provide us lots of energy. If we are like having, if you are feeling a little low, these are the better option instead of going for some fried foods. Children, whenever you're feeling idle or if you're feeling hungry, you want to have something between the meals, between the lunch, dinner, or breakfast and lunch, or something like that. Between the meals, if you feel like eating something, a handful of nuts is more than enough instead of going to any other processed food or any other junk food. Now let us go for the leaves. Let us go for the leaves. Leaves, we eat lots of leaves in our day-to-day life, right? Leaves. What all the kind of leaves do we eat? We eat lots of fenugreek, we eat lots of coriander, mint, spinach, cabbage, and leaves of mustard leaves. Yes, radish leaves. All these leaves are very good for our healthy. These actually help us to fight from the different diseases, right? It also helps us to protect ourselves getting infected from other diseases. Also, children, we eat different types of leaves of different plants, right? As I said, you spinach, fenugreek, cabbage, mustard, and we cook and eat most of the leaves, green leafy vegetable. Whenever you go for a doctor, they'll definitely suggest you to eat lots of green leafy vegetables, right? They have a lot of iron in that. So for that reason, many of the leaves are being cooked and eaten, and leaves like mint, coriander, these can, and curry leaves, these can be eaten raw also. These are called as green leafy vegetable and are very good for our health. They protect us from diseases. As I said you, they protect us from diseases. Leaves of coriander, mint, and curry plant are used for garnishing and flavoring our food, right? They fight with the diseases first thing. And whenever you prepare a dish, you might have seen your mothers Whenever they prepare a food item and serve for you, they'll just sprinkle a bit of coriander, a bit of mint over that. Why? Because they enhance the taste of the food also, and also they'll make the food look more attractive, tempting. Correct? We can even garnish with that. So these were about green leafy vegetables. Now let us look at some of the stems. Yes, children, how many of you know, right? Potato is a stem, not a root. Yes, potato is the stem of the potato plant which grows inside under the ground. Potato is very common food used all over the world. It is nothing but underground stem of its plant. It is underground stem. So we eat lots of potatoes, correct? Potato parathas, we eat potato chips, we eat potato, etc. Lots of things can be made out of potato. It is nothing but the underground stem of the other stems. What all do we eat? Yes, we eat onions, right? We eat lots of onions, we eat lots of ginger, and we eat lots of lotus stem. We eat lots of lotus stem. These are also used as a vegetable. Lotus stems into our food, and we make lots of dishes out of those things. And ginger is very much what do you say, useful as an antibacterial and as an antiseptic food item. If we involve it in our food item, it helps to get rid of the flu, right? Cold and cough symptoms, correct? So these are very healthy for our body, even for that matter onions and potatoes, all these. So these are the stem part of, see, until now what all we saw how do we eat seeds, right? We eat seeds of rice and all, wheat and all, make powder out of it, flour out of it, we eat chapatis and all those things. Then we saw about nuts. Yes, nuts are also seeds of the plants, right? Nuts are also the seeds, and they are also very healthy for us. And then we saw leaf part of the plant, right? We used seeds, then we are using leaves are green leafy vegetables are in itself immunity booster. They help us to fight diseases also, as I said you. Now we are seeing the stems, right? Now you saw that how we eat stems also. Potato, onion, ginger, kamal kakdi. And now let us see even what are the roots which we eat, edible roots. Not all roots are being eaten, but there are some roots which we eat. The roots of some plants are also used as food items. These roots can be eaten raw or cooked. We can eat these roots. See, potato is a stem of the plant which grows under the ground. Okay, and these roots are the root part of the plant which grows under the ground and which we can eat raw also. Which we can eat raw also. You must have eaten a lot of carrots, radish, turnips, beetroot. These are the roots of the plants, right? Carrot is really a healthy food. Beetroot is a healthy food. They help us to build, what do you say? These are very good for our blood. They are very good for our eyes. Yes, lots of iron is there in that. So they are very much healthy for our life. So whenever we are eating, we should make sure that we eat all these different kinds of different parts of plants, because every food item has one or the other benefits for our body. Like carrot is good for eyes and beetroot is good for blood. Yes, and then we saw about nuts. It is good for energy, memory, brain, all those kind of things. So now we saw that how we eat roots also, right? Radish, yes, radish, turnips, all these are the roots which we eat in our day-to-day life. Roots vegetables are especially rich in solubles and insoluble fibers, which helps to boost the health of gut bacteria, lows high level of blood fats and blood glucose. Yes, see, they are very, these so these roots, whenever we eat, they are very good for our gut bacteria, in the sense, whatever whenever we eat our unwanted food item, our unwanted undigested food which gets stored in our body, so whatever the bacteria are the good bacteria which help us to digest the food, so those, it helps to boost up those things, and they help us to absorb lots of nutrients from these food items. And also these roots help us to have low blood fats. They'll not allow us to become more fatty and keep our blood glucose level lower. Now let's talk about fruits. Yes, the most enjoyed part of the plant by everybody, be it for children, everything, right, children? Everybody likes to eat lots of fruits, right? Yes, why do we eat fruits? Fruits keeps us fit and healthy. Also, they protect us from diseases, correct? So as I said, fruits keeps us fit and healthy. They protect us from diseases also. And we all enjoy eating fruits, right? We love eating fruits. We love having fruits, sweet fruits like mango, orange, grapes, muskmelon, watermelon, and we even extract juice out of it, and we enjoy the fresh juices also. And these fruits are eaten. Generally, we eat these fruits in a raw form only, right? Just cut it out and have it. Children, every time it's very better to have fruits carving whenever you're feeling hungry. And it has been always said very much, right? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Every fruit is having its own benefits, right? Orange is having vitamin C in that. Banana is having lots of energizing vitamins, nutrients in that. Correct? Mango is having vitamin C. All those kind of, these are the fruits which helps us in one or the other way. So it's, you should make sure that every day one bowl of fruit you definitely should have for your health. Also, we enjoy lots of drinking juices, right? Fresh juices made, taken out of these different kinds of fruit which are actually sweet in this. We do not generally go for berry juice or something, but yes, we enjoy lots of mangoes, orange, grapes, muskmelon, watermelon juices, right? Also, some fruits are cooked and eaten as vegetable. Do you know about this? See, we know that what are fruits? Those part of plant which has seeds in that. Correct? We get seeds from the fruits only, right? So see, mango has, many fruits have many different kinds of seeds. Some are single seed fruits. Some are multiple seeds fruits. Like when it talk about mango, it is having single uh, seed in that. When we talk about guava, it has multiple seeds in that. So the part of plant which has seeds in that is called fruits. Yes, it's called fruits. So there are food vegetables which have seeds in that. So those are actually fruit part of the plant, but we consume them as vegetable. For example, brinjal, lady's finger, also known as okra, tomatoes, cucumbers. These are the fruits of the plant. These are the fruits of the plant, and we generally cook them and eat it. See, tomatoes, we also eat tomatoes. We also eat it as a raw one also, and we eat it as a cooked form. We can eat raw tomato also, and we also eat it in a cooked form also. So these are also the food. So you should always remember that the part of plant which consists of seeds in that, they are the fruits of that particular plant. Fruits of that particular plant. See, we don't call carrot as a fruit. Yes, because it's a root. Potato, we don't call it as root because it doesn't have seeds in that, right? Beetroots does not have seeds in that. Green leafy vegetables are not having seeds in that. So we don't call them as fruits. But the food items which have seeds in that are called as fruits. Cucumber is not a vegetable, it is a fruit of the plant. So you should always remember these things, right? So now we have seen, until now we saw how we include, what all did we include? Which all are the different parts of the plants which we included? Which are the different part of plants which we included? We included seeds, we included leaves, we included stems, we included roots, and we included the fruit plants. Now just tell me, what are the different parts of the plants right from the ground level? Yes, plants has roots, right? And then it has stem, it has leaves, it has flowers, it has fruits, correct? So we have covered everything. There are some plants whose flowers also we eat it. Yes, a famous example is saffron, right? Kesar. We eat kesar in our food item. Kesar, what is it? It is a flower part of the plant. Yes, there's one more flower called saja. We eat that also in our food items. And also we eat the flower of banana plants, right? Banana plants flower is being eaten. Yes, one more example of the stem which we eat is banana stem. Banana stem of the plant of banana is very healthy for our body. So we eat the banana stem also. And leaves are also utilized for garnishing and everything, correct? So just remember that the different part of plants are used for eating. Yes, and specific plants, specific part is being eaten, right? We don't go and eat the roots of all the plants, correct? We don't go and eat the leaves of all the plants. So there are different plants, different parts are used in our food items and which are healthy for our body. And let us see about the food from animal in our next video. Until then, please keep viewing this particular video again and again so that it will be able to help you to retain the information in you. I'll meet you in our next video. Until then, bye-bye.